So mute yourself.
Okay.
Hey everybody, how are you on IG? We're going live finally with Carolyn. You remember Carolyn from last week, and so we're going live. Let me see. Let me go here. Let me go back to oh on IG. Oh my God. Let me go back here on YouTube. Let me go back now to YouTube, and we should be live, I think, on YouTube. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see. Well, let me see. Maybe I need to go on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I tell you, I thought I had this thing. Okay. Let me go back to you to Zoom. Okay. And then I will go back here, and then I will go. Oh yeah, we are live on YouTube. All right, we are on YouTube now. All right, so and so yes, so now we are here live on YouTube. We are waiting now for Carolyn to get set up. You guys, I am so excited to have her on here, and we're going. Unfortunately, IG, you can't see it, so what we're going, and I cannot see the chat either on YouTube, right? I can't see the chat on YouTube. And so what we're going to do, y'all just go ahead and do your chat. And so because I'm on IG as well, I cannot set up my YouTube where I can see the chat. Wow. Okay, so but anyway, we're going forth, and I promise I will answer all your questions if you have any, and we'll go from there. But I wanted to just chat with Carolyn. Carolyn is she is first student my first student of the Steaming Your Sister Locks Challenge a year or so ago, right? Yes, because I've only been doing these challenges this is my 9th challenge, and we're right in the throes of the challenge right now. And so she was the first one that's raised her hand and said, I want to come on in the challenge. And so she's getting there. She is. All right. Now unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. And then we're going to talk to you. But I was just telling them, yeah, there you go. All right.
Am I coming in pretty clear now?
Yes, you're coming in clear. You're coming in clear. So I was just telling them that that you were the first one in my first Steaming Your Sister Locks challenge. I remember you coming into our group, Beautiful Hair Products and Sister Locks, and you posted a picture, and your hair, you was like, I need help, right? And your hair was shorter, and it had some issues. It was dry, and you wanted some help with how to moisturize it and all that. So I want you to introduce yourself to us and let the audience know how did you find us, first of all, and then why did you settle in and come to the challenge and all that, and how has it empowered your life, or what has it done for you right now?
Okay, right now I'll tell you my journey. My
Yes.
journey, my journey was I had perms, and I got tired of the perms because I just didn't like how it burned my scalp sometime. And so I ended up in 2007 going to natural, the natural my hair. So I had to cut off all my hair, and I started from scratch. And so I went natural. And so as I was going natural, I still was going to my beautician, and so she knew a little bit about locks because she has family members that she does their hair too. So I came into her shop, and I told her, I say, my hair is dry a lot. Is there anything we can do? So we start conditioning it real good. And then she trimmed my hair and all that. And she recommended me to steam my hair. Back then, I didn't know too much about steaming. So I just, kind of shook it off. And I only did it when I went to her shop, and that was every 2 weeks. And so then I told her, I said, you know what? I'm thinking about getting sister locks. And she said, really? She said, I know my cousin has traditional locks. So she said, and I told her about my issues with my thyroid. And so I had lost a lot of hair. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get sister locks. I had been thinking about sister locks way when they first started in 1995, I think, somewhere around there. But I didn't have the courage to do it because of my hair, and so and with all the issues I was having, so I didn't know at the time that I had a thyroid issue because my hair kept falling out, and the beautician was trying to figure out what was going on. So she recommended that I go in to talk to my doctor, and then my doctor recommended me to go to a dermatologist, and then that's when they started running blood tests and all that, and they found out I had thyroid issues. And so then in 2022, I finally made the decision to get my locks. So when I found you, I had just started my locks, and so when I first got them, I kept looking at them. I said, I don't know about this. This is not what I signed up for. I was looking at all these YouTube, and then my beautician said, well, you know what, you don't have, maybe not have the same type of hair as some of the other ladies that you're watching on YouTube. And so then I went to the loctician, and she told me the same thing. She said, I suggest right now, since you're just starting your sister locks, that you concentrate on your texture and your hair. So, and then you can decide what size and, how you want your hair to look. So I brought in a picture that this woman had a lot of hair. But I have medium density hair, fine hair, but medium density. And so she said, well, your hair is not going to look like that, but we can fix it where it's going to look nice. I said, oh, okay. And so when she put them in, I looked at those locks. I said, I don't know about this. So they look stringy and dry, and they just didn't look like I had planned. And so she kept saying, well, you have to wait and just trust the process and see what happens. I say, well, if I don't like them, I say, I'll just shave my head. She said, oh, no, don't do that. She said, you would take them out. I said, I'm not going to go through all that. So here I am today. I found you, and I saw that you were encouraging the steaming. And I said, you know what? I said, I didn't even give it a chance last time. So let me try, this and see if it works. And so that's how I came to, sign up for your sister lock challenge.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh,
wow. So now here I am. Yeah. 2 years later, and my hair is looking good now.
It is. Wow, I love your beautician and the loctician and the advice that they gave to you. I absolutely love that. We need more of them.
Yeah, I've been going to her forever. So, I, just trusted her because, she had been doing my hair and she understood my hair. And she knew at the time what I was going through with the thyroid, my hair was falling out. I mean, until they got it all settled and I started taking the medication. So now it's fine. And my hair is starting to grow back. Even my sides are starting to grow back now. So it's a good thing.
Good. Wow. You had a wonderful experience going through that life change with the thyroid, and then them caring. They seem like they cared for your hair, which is
good. They did. They really did. Well, see, I saw them and their kids grow up, and so they kind of know me personally. So they were just really trying to help me.
That's awesome. So this your beautician, she offers steaming treatments at her salon?
Yeah, she did at the time. She still do. She still do it, but I do it my own now. Because the only thing I do is go for my coloring, and she gives me a thorough treatment. She gives me a protein treatment and all that. So that's why I continue to go to her too, because she looks after my hair.
Yes, yeah.
So I go to
That's
both
awesome.
of them.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is all.
Yeah.
So for you salon owners out there, if you want to make an extra stream of income and serve your clients well, offer steaming services. I tell you, that's what I did when I was actively doing hair. I used to offer steaming services and my clients loved it, and it
Yeah.
was so good for the hair. And I would do it after I retightened. So it really felt soothing to the scalp. And it's just all the way around a good thing, right?
And
It's,
not only that, it's your complexion too. It helps your complexion because I
yes,
never had problems with my skin, but I noticed a more glow, now. So that's a
yes,
good
yeah.
thing.
Yes, yeah. I mean, not a wrinkle in sight, Carolyn. Not a wrinkle in sight.
And I'm 73. I made 73 this year. So yeah.
That you were 67 or something.
No, I'm 73.
73? Oh, Carolyn, I'm telling you, hey, y'all, she doing something right.
Well,
That,
that's what they say.
wow, that is awesome, Carolyn. And you go walking every day too, right?
I walk every day. I've moved now, so I have to learn the neighborhood. So I'm not trying to, I take small walks now, but I will go back to my routine as soon as I find out what the neighborhood is about.
Right. That is awesome. That is awesome. So you basically have reached your goal. So I know. So with the no, what did now share with the audience? What is your regular routine like from week to week? What do you do from week to week with your
From
hair?
week to week, I just leave my hair alone. When I wash it, and I still braid and band because my hair is not fully locked.
Okay.
So I still braid and band, and I leave the curls in like that, and I never touch it again until
Okay.
it's time to wash it again.
Now, how often do you
Like
wash?
I told you before, I don't put a lot of products and oil and stuff in my hair because it weighs it down, and it just, I just don't like the feel of it. So I just do it every wash day.
Okay. And how often do you wash your hair?
I wash my hair every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'll go every week, but most of the time it's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks? And you're
Hmm.
pretty consistent with that.
I'm consistent, very consistent.
Okay, good. And so you say you braid and band your hair. Now, do you braid it up from the root down or you just kind of braid the ends?
Sometimes I'll braid it from the root down, and then sometimes I'll just twist it. Like this is just a twist. It's not a
Okay.
braid.
Do you let the twist after you wash it and everything? Do you let your hair dry
I
and
let
then
it completely dry.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now your steaming, how do you incorporate your steaming to your regimen?
On my wash day, I steam it also, and I put your conditioner on there, and I'll oil my hair, and then I'll get up under my steamer and just let the steamer go to work, and then I'll let it air dry.
Okay. All right.
You
So
know,
so after you shampoo it, this is for those who want to know what Carolyn's regimen is. So after you shampoo it, so before you shampoo, let's start from step one. So step one, you go ahead and you braid it and then you band it, right?
right? Hmm.
Okay. Then you shampoo it. Okay.
Yes.
And then after you shampoo it, then what do you do? Yeah,
I'll
take
put the
us step by step.
I'll put the conditioner and the oil and everything in, and then I'll go up under the steamer, and I'll
Okay.
stay
Now,
under
do
the
you use
steamer for about a half an hour.
Okay, okay. Do you use beautiful hair products only, or are you using other products as well, or what?
Well, I use beautiful hair products, and then I also sometimes I'll use the rose spray. But I didn't, that was when you didn't have the rose spray.
Yes,
I was
yes.
using that also, and then I'll also give myself a uh, a rosemary rinse.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Wow. So you like the rosemary because I certainly was looking at adding that to my
I
collection.
love the rosemary. I love it.
Now, what is that? Is that an oil or a spray or
No,
what?
I use the fresh rosemary. I'll boil it and put some essential oils in it, and then I'll take the stems and all the stuff out, and then I'll just rinse my hair with it.
Oh, that's like your final rinse?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And what does
yeah.
that do? What does that, because people are talking about rosemary. What does that do for you?
Well, it strengthens, kind of strengthens my hair too. And, because of the thyroid issue, I'm trying to do natural stuff. And so it strengthens, but my hair is also soft when I use it also. So
Okay.
I don't have any problem with the rosemary. Some
Okay.
people don't like it because it's maybe a little strong, and the
Hmm.
smell, I like the smell because
Hmm.
it's real fresh, a real fresh smell.
I love rosemary smell too. Okay, so then you do the rinse and then you go ahead and you twist your hair. I mean,
Yeah.
already have it. So when you shampoo it and then you put the conditioner and the oil on it, um, well, it's already braided and stuff, right? It's already
Yeah,
braided.
it's already braided. It's
Okay,
already
so you
braided.
just kind of let it trickle in
Yes.
when you put it. Okay, so then you do
Hmm.
that and then you sit under the steamer. You sit
Yes.
for about a half an
I
hour.
put all the conditioner and the oils and stuff on it, and then I sit up under the steamer.
Okay,
Because
now
it's still wet, when I go up under
right,
the
right,
steam.
right. Do you rinse it out afterwards or you leave all that in?
No, I leave
Okay,
all that in
okay. And then you let your hair dry completely.
completely.
Then you'll have a style. How long does it take for your hair to dry?
It doesn't take that long. If I usually do it in the morning time, and by the evening time, my hair is dry, but I still leave it overnight. I don't, sleep with wet hair. I'll go to bed with my twist, and when I wake up in the morning, I take it out. And I got the curls.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Yes, I love that regimen. That's something you can, do consistently because it's like a system, right?
Yeah.
Like a system.
Yes.
That's good. I love that. All right. So, where do you go from here? So, what is your next goal? So, your first goal when I first met you was, moisturizing your hair. So, you got into that, the steaming. Your stylist recommended that, which I love that. And so you got that. Your hair is long now. Can you just kind of turn around to the back a little bit? I
Oh,
don't
my
know if you
chin fell down again. Okay, hold on.
can. Okay. I know it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I got it propped up. So,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Oh yeah, Carolyn, it was not that long when we first met. It was
No, and I just started when I started watching you. I had just got my locks too, so I
yeah,
didn't really
okay.
know what to do, and
Right,
I
right.
was watching you and kept watching, So yeah, and this is
Okay.
where I'm at now.
Yeah, and
And
they look so hydrated and so healthy.
it is. See, I shake it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So what is your next goal? So all of your issues that you came with is gone now? What is your
Yeah,
next? Okay. So
my
what do you want
my
now?
issue of my goals now is just to make sure my levels, my vitamins, and all that is because that's an important thing with thyroid issues. I have to keep my blood tests up and make sure my levels stay where they're supposed to be,
Mhm.
and keep conditioning and keep steaming, and just keep doing whether my hair grow or not. I don't care. I just want healthy hair.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And
That
I
is
said that from the beginning. I don't
yeah, you
really
did.
care about the length because
Yeah.
I've always had long hair, so
Oh,
that wasn't no issue until it started falling out.
yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So, and I'm glad that we're talking about the thyroid issue as well, because I find that a lot of ladies that do come to me are experiencing hair loss. And it's like
Hmm.
one lady was like, she used to have such long, thick, pretty hair, and now it's just falling out and falling. So I was saying, because I don't know about that, right? So I was
Hmm.
saying, go to a dermatologist or to a trichologist, but what does thyroidism, how do you identify, like why would you even think it's a thyroid issue, like
I
how?
never thought I had it. It's an autoimmune disease, and so
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on with me. I knew I was tired, and you know, it just everything was just wrong, and I knew either I needed some kind of vitamin or something, and
Mhm.
so I went to my doctor originally. And
Okay.
then she sent me to a dermatologist because she couldn't figure it out either. And then I got this really, really good doctor. And she said, well, you know what? She said, this sounds like you could have a thyroid problem. She said, let me run some tests and I'll get back with you. And so she ran the test. At first, I thought she was calling me back that I had cancer or something,
Oh,
But she said, no, you have a thyroid issue. And she said, I want you to come in and I want you to get on this medication. And so I've been on the medication ever since. And then my vitamin D was super low. I mean, it was so low that she had to give me a prescription for vitamin D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and she told me to continue to take my vitamin D every morning, and she also recommended I take biotin.
Biotin. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't like the biotin at first because it grows hair everywhere. I mean, it
Oh,
grows hair. If you know, to me, it was. You know, I don't
yeah,
know if
yeah.
it's because of my issue, but it was growing hair on the chin and everywhere.
Really? So,
Yeah,
so you are you on that still?
on my thyroid
Oh, the biotin.
medication. Yeah. Oh,
Biotin.
biotin. Yeah, I'm still on it.
Okay.
I
Wait,
just deal with it.
so biotin grows hair everywhere.
Well, that's what it was doing for me. It
Okay.
doesn't do that for everybody.
Right.
And
Okay.
so she just told me she had to get into my system, and once it get into my system, I'll be okay. And that's what happened.
Okay.
I don't grow the hair like that anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now, was this prescribed biotin or just
It's a prescribed,
oh,
prescribed.
prescribed biotin?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That is so good. So when your hair started falling out, so your edges has started falling out because you said your edges are even growing back now.
Yeah, my edges, the back part of my neck was, and some of it was also due to braids. You know,
Oh,
I did braids too, so
okay.
I, you know, can't blame it all on the thyroid,
Okay.
but because it was coming out in groves, that's what made me go to the doctor.
Okay. Okay.
You
Wow.
know, so
Wow, so that's interesting. I'm gonna do some research on thyroidism because, like I said, yeah, it would be good
and
for
there's
me
two
to
different types too. There's
do.
two
Okay,
different types of thyroid. I had the hypo,
oh,
and my some of my relatives have hyper, and it also can run in your family. And she said I probably had it since I was a child, but it stayed in dormant, you
oh,
know.
it was
And so
dormant.
she said as you got older, it came out. So, you know,
Hmm,
that's where I'm at now.
wow, okay, okay. And how do you feel? So you're on a vitamin regimen now, or you
Yes,
just
I
take?
am. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm on a vitamin regimen, and I, you know, because also hypo, it creates a lot of inflammation in your system, and
okay.
so I drink a lot of teas and you know different teas that helps with inflammation. You know,
Oh, what kind of teas do you drink?
I drink what is it, blueberry tea, and I
Okay,
drink and I eat a lot of blueberries because blueberries is supposed to be good for inflammation.
mhm,
I mean fresh blueberries. I
okay,
drink all kinds of teas. I got a whole, I can give you all the ones out there up in my cabinet, but I know I take the lemon tea with ginger because ginger is supposed to be good too.
mhm,
And I drink the hibiscus tea,
okay,
and that's
hibiscus.
supposed to be really good too. So
Okay, okay,
I can go, I drink a lot of tea.
okay. What
And
about?
she told me only to drink decaf coffee because um, regular coffee has me hyped up so that she said it could affect different things, you know.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
yeah,
Wow, this is so helpful. This is very helpful. All right. So right now your goal is just to stay healthy physically and your hair healthy. You're not that concerned about the length and all that. You just want to, have the best health of hair as you can.
right.
Do
And
you have
also,
it?
I don't do a lot of styling my hair either because
Okay.
I was always afraid because my hair was kind of fine and I just didn't feel that that would be a good idea to style it. But
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, but I still too afraid to do styling.
So are you talking about like pulling back kind of style, up style, or like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
pulling up.
Hair
Yeah,
pretty much
but
down.
I can wear it like this. This is a style of me, you
Okay,
know.
yeah, yeah. I this is my saying. I always say, I don't do a lot of styling either. Every once in a while, I'll put it in a ponytail or something, but I can't wait to the end of the day to take it out because I can't
Yeah,
stand it pulling and all that. And so that's why my edges and stuff is so, abundant. I don't
yeah.
have
And
any.
I try to stay away from any kind of tension. You know,
Yeah,
even when I put my hair away at night, I just put my bonnet. I don't put a lot of tension on it.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
You
Take note, ladies. Take
know.
note. Take note.
And
Yeah.
I'm older too. If I was younger, I would probably have all kind of styles going on. But because, when you get older, your hair gets a little bit, challenging. So I just kind of stay away from it.
Stay away from, yeah. Well, there are some beautiful styles that I love to look at Pinterest for. And they're like up styles and all these. It's like, how do they sleep on that
Yeah.
hair? It's like,
I,
oh,
I look at Pinterest too, and I say I don't think I can do that. Not my hair.
wow. So you go to your loctician, your consultant, and your beautician. So
Yes.
you go to, and how often do you color your hair, and what's the brand of your color? You don't
Uh,
find any,
it's
it's not
just a
hard
color. There's no bleach involved. 'Cause I told her I didn't want any bleach or anything. It's just a color,
to,
and
okay.
it lasts for 8 weeks, and I go get my locks tightened every 8 weeks. So I just do it that way. I do it
Okay.
every 8 weeks.
So you get your locks tightened every 8 weeks and you color as
Yeah,
well?
I do my coloring maybe a week before, and
Uh-huh.
then I get my hair you know
Okay.
re-
Okay. And you don't have any issues with dryness or anything with the color.
no, no, because she gives me a good condition, and I condition. That's the key to coloring your hair. You have to keep the condition.
Okay, okay. Well, that's going to be good to know, because of course I talk about the effects of coloring, especially the bleaching, right? Especially the
Yeah, I
bleaching.
don't do any
You don't
bleaching.
do the
There's no
bleach.
bleaching.
Okay, that's good. That's
It's
good.
kind of like a deposit of color. It's not because it leaves real fast. By my 8th week, I'm almost totally gray.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a gentle color then. Do you know
Yeah.
the brand of it?
No, it's professional. So she used it
Okay,
in the
so
shop.
whatever she uses. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
But
yeah,
she knows how I am with the coloring and bleaching and stuff. So she knows not to use any bleach or
okay.
anything
Oh,
like that.
wow. So where is she located? I know people were like, "What? Who is that stylist? Where is that?" Because not many,
She
well, I wouldn't say not many, but you don't find a lot of stylists that really cares for the hair. They style and they do whatever to get your style, but the actual care.
she's located in Vacaville where I live.
Oh, in Vacaville. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow.
California.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. Okay, well, let me see what else. What is your like what do you normally eat? Like what is your diet like?
I eat a lot of salads. I eat a lot of salads. I eat a lot of fruit because that's what my doctor recommended me, you know, eating healthy. And I was trying to lose weight. I've lost some weight since I've moved, but
Okay.
yeah, I just eat meat, vegetables, and I don't eat bread because I have a gluten problem too, so I can't eat a lot of bread,
Okay.
so.
Okay. So what is the one best part of your journey that you want to share and that you would recommend for everybody listening to do? Like what is
I
the
recommend the steaming because the steaming is just I can't even think of it. I wasn't a fan of it at first, but I am now, and it really helps your hair. And I see, as you can see, I can see
yeah,
the results.
yeah.
So I recommend that.
Okay.
And I also remember, the sister lock people say not to condition. I never believed in that. I always condition and put oil in my hair.
Okay.
And my lactician didn't have a problem with it, but she said that I shouldn't be, or especially in the beginning. Now she says okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'm glad you talked about because I talk about your belief. What is your belief about massage oiling your scalp and moisturizing your hair at with Sister Life because you're told, and I know because I used to do it too, you're trained to tell them on do not use product in your hair. And certainly in the very beginning, you have to be careful, but your scalp still gets dry. You still need something to moisturize your hair. And I wanted to know so you, in the very beginning, you said you always
I've
felt like,
always used it. I just didn't, I guess I was being hard headed and didn't listen to her, and she didn't have a problem with it. So, and
okay,
plus, now she's used this kind of spray that has oil in it. So I know she's probably using, because she has locks too. So she's probably using oil too. My
uh,
loctician.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Well,
And then
that
my beautician also said that, our hair needs oil and it needs moisture and it needs hydration. So I just stuck with that.
that is awesome. I love that. I love that. Well,
And I
listen.
listen to them because they are professionals.
Yes.
They went to school for this, so they
Yes.
know what they're talking
They know
about.
what
I
you're talking
think they don't know what they're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. Well, the results is showing. So they're doing something that's good. They're giving some great advice. I'm all for it. I'm all with that. So tell them I said, good job, good
I
job.
feel it. And I this is my second lactation because my first lactation got sick. And
Okay.
so, she wasn't able to recommend any because she was too sick to, do anything. But my sister-in-law's sister was going to the same lactician, and she recommended me to the new one because we all had to find another
Right.
lactician.
Oh, okay. Is she
Yeah.
okay now, or what's
Oh,
happening?
she seemed to be. She's bringing some of the clients back, but not all of them. And I
Okay.
was a new client with her. I think she only took the ones that had been with her for years and
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
understood. She had to think about her health.
Yeah.
And I've had real good experiences with both lactations, so I had no problem.
That's good. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right. So the one advice, the best advice you can give them people listening is to steam, right?
Yeah,
Is to
it's
steam
been-
and take care of their hair. Well, I really appreciate that. Steaming is a game changer.
yes,
It's a
it is. It is. And
yeah,
I listen to a lot of YouTubers, doing their sister locks because I look at the sister lock ones, and some of them they don't use any think on they don't use any condition and I'm thinking, how long is that going to last? Not to use. I can because me, I can't use products every day like that, but I do use them.
yeah,
So I don't understand how people could not because your hair needs something.
yeah. And
That's my thinking on it.
yes, right. And that's true. A lot of people, some people don't. Some people sweat in their head. They have a lot of sebum, and
Yeah.
some people, don't need it. But those who do need it, a lot of them continue to suffer because they are listening to other people's advice for what they should do with their hair. And just like
instead of
you,
going to a dermatologist.
yes, and like you said, you always knew what your hair needed, so you did that, right? And
Yes,
so
yes.
some people are afraid, and I understand because sister locks is not a cheap hairstyle.
No, it's not. It's scary too when you first get
Yeah,
them because I didn't want the raveling and the bunching and all that, so I tried to follow what she was telling me. And then when after a couple of months, I said, my hair is dry. I gotta do something.
did you tell them that you were going to do that, or you just kind of did it?
I just kind of did it and let them guess, let my lactation. And plus
Okay,
my beautician was doing it, so
that's good. Okay, that's good. All
after I got so far, like after a year, I did tell her I started using oil. So she said, "Oh, that's good. That's good."
right. Okay, okay. All right. All right. Well, listen, I really appreciate you coming on, Carolyn, and staying here with us. We got it together, y'all. She's
Yeah,
here,
we
right?
did finally, huh? Finally.
Yes, yes. So I really appreciate you sharing your journey with us and your routine and then getting personal with the thyroidism. That's going to help so many women that goes through that because a lot of times they don't know what's going on. And so
Yeah,
just that information, they can now start exploring what thyroidism is and get a test.
and thyroid can mimic a lot of other stuff too. So you just don't know. If you feel in some kind of way, go to your doctor because
Okay.
they can run tests and blood tests because you can only find it through the blood tests.
Oh,
So
okay.
at first,
Okay.
I thought I had sickle cell because I'd never been tested for sickle cell because that's in my family. My niece, she has flown, but she has the disease. So I just thought I said, well, maybe it's that, because I couldn't figure out what was going on with me.
Okay. So your hair was coming out in clumps, you said?
Yeah. Hmm.
Really? Just all of a
Hmm.
sudden? Like how, like at what age and stuff? What did you notice? How did?
I didn't notice it until how old was I? I probably it's in my 40s because that's when I got diagnosed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've had it for a minute then.
Yeah, she said it probably stayed in domain. I've always probably had it, but she said it just, did something triggered it, but they couldn't figure out what could have triggered.
Okay. And at 40, in your 40s, your hair started coming out then, or
Yeah,
it just,
it started coming out then. Yeah,
okay.
that's when I got diagnosed with the thyroid issue. Is when I reached 40.
So that's 30 something years, 33
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And so you, even with that diagnosis, you continue to get the perms. That didn't take more of your hair out? Like,
No,
you
I
know,
had stopped getting the perms. I had stopped getting the perm because I couldn't
oh,
figure out what was going on. So I stopped that.
so
I
you've been
stopped.
natural for like 30 years then?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm thinking that it was 2 years ago, like in
No,
2020.
it's been a long time. I've been natural for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I was
wow.
even in high school. I always experienced with my hair because I was wearing naturals way back then,
Right,
and
right.
that how long ago that was in the 60s. I was
Right.
because everybody was rocking a afro hair back then, so that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Oh, wow. That's
I think
awesome.
I posted it on your thing about my natural
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah.
I did that. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, good, good, good. Well, listen, Carolyn, thank you so much for sharing. I know this is going to be a blessing to so many others that will give them an opportunity to start exploring and seeing maybe that's something that they have. Because it's a mystery sometimes when your hair is just coming out, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Never think
And
about.
one more thing before we go too, because my aunt didn't find out she had thyroid issues until she was, ooh, how old was she? I think she was in her 80s almost, and she
Oh,
almost died because of it because she has the hyper. And so,
okay.
and then even when they put her on the medication, she said, "I'm not taking that because I've been used to taking care of myself. I'll just take some natural stuff, and I'm gonna do this and do that."
Mhm.
And she almost died. So
Oh,
they had to put her in the hospital and give it to her because she was refusing it and she was dying. She had got down to 100 pounds.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So the thyroid, that controls, what does that's right under
It's
here,
like a
right?
little butterfly in here. In
Yeah.
your Yeah.
And what does that control?
It controls everything, all your hormones.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna really do some research on that. Yeah,
Yeah, it
really.
does.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that's something that
And
I'm
that
going
little bitty thyroid, you
to
would be shocked to know how many things it affects, you know.
affect. Okay.
And it can also turn into cancer too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot
Okay.
of people have to have their thyroid taken out.
Mm, that's interesting. All right. Well, you gave me something to really think about and to explore and research, because
Yeah.
that can be helpful to so many people. I am definitely not a doctor or whatever to try and diagnose anybody, but it's good to have that information, you
And
know.
it's always good, since you do hair, to recommend people to go to a
Yeah.
dermatologist. And then the dermatologist can recommend you to go to your physical doctor if he, think there's something else going on.
Right, right, right. Wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Carolyn.
You're
We
welcome.
we
And I really enjoyed being on here and talking about all the things I went through with my hair.
yes. Oh, I'm sure that so many people are going to be helped and blessed as a result. So I really appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, and make sure they go get a good doctor that's
Yes,
gonna, you
that's
know.
that's right. Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you around the net.
You sure will. I'll be uh trailing behind you, looking at
Okay.
your videos.
All right. Well, you take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Didn't y'all enjoy Carolyn? I tell you, I enjoyed her so much. And so we are going to have another guest soon. some of the ladies that's in the club as well. And so we are going to start interviewing, because these interviews can really help others, right? I never knew about thyroidism. Hey, how are you? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Star, what is that? Ribera. How are you? Whoever you are, good to have you on with IG. Um, and so if you want to see the interview that I just did on YouTube, I will have it, the link. Go to my YouTube channel at Beautiful Hair Products on YouTube and watch that interview. It was absolutely awesome. Carolyn just talked about her journey with thyroidism and what she does now in terms of her regimen. Her hair is really pretty, it's healthy. And so, you know, she has found the solution to the issue that she was wanting to eradicate when she came to Beautiful Hair Products and Sisterlocks on Facebook. That's our Facebook group. And so she was my first student in my Steaming Your Sisterlocks challenge, which is going on right now. Right, it's going on right now, and you can find the registration at beautifullocksclub.com. I have a locks club at beautifullocksclub.com. This is a space for those who have sister locks, who wear sister locks, who is going through thinning, low density, dry, lifeless sister locks, right? Now, if you don't have any issues with your sister locks, that's even better. Not everybody have issues, right? And but it's just a space for us, especially that have sister locks, that want to join the community. It's a community. It's not just another group, right? We're not on social media on those platforms. We have our own platform. It's a private club, and it's a paid private club. And we, you know, have live events. It's a sisterhood in there. And so we're a new community that's growing by leaps and bounds. And we are excited to have you join us. If it makes sense to you, then we would love to have you as a fellow sister, right? That's what we call ourselves, fellow sisters, right? And so you are more than welcome to join us. I really am excited to welcome you and to continue to grow. I'm telling you, you know, there is so much that we can accomplish as a community. A lot of times we don't know how to take care of this beautiful hairstyle, right? A lot of us are suffering unduly. We are following other people's advice that's really not that good for us. And so we need to find that balance for ourselves so that we can be empowered, so that we can feel good about ourselves, right? We want to feel beautiful. When we step in a room, we want to show up. We want to make a difference. We want to inspire others by our hair, right? Because a lot of times, especially when you have that kinky, curly, coily hair, like that 4C hair that is typical, you know, kinky hair that people say is not good hair, right? When you find a style and you find your balance where that hair, that 4C hair, like my hair, can grow and thrive and be beautiful on top of it, inspires others. It motivates others, right? And it makes everybody excited to know that my hair can be pretty like yours. What do you do, right? And so my message is, and Carolyn, you saw what Carolyn said, and that is to steam your hair, right? This is my best hair friend right here, right? My steamer. I'll call her Stella the Steamer, right? That's her name, Stella the Steamer. That's Stella right there. She is my Stella, the steamer, right? My best hair friend. And I'm telling you, that is a game changer. Stella, the steamer, is a game changer for me and so many others. Like Carolyn said, when she first came into the beautiful hair products world, she bought the whole package, right? She bought the steamer. It comes with the products. It comes with your accessories, everything that you need to keep and hold the moisture in your hair. She jumped all the way in, right? And that's what you need. You need to commit to your hair care, the care of your hair. It's time out for just making and creating cute hairstyles, right? Because the hairstyle will come and go, right? And so I saw a video with a young lady, and she, oh, it made my heart, cry out. She had sores. It was like she had a sore all the way around the perimeter of her head, and where she would glue wigs onto her head. And I'm, like I said, you can tell it was like an infection. It was real scabby around here, and she kept putting that glue on, and she glued that wig on. And her own hair, she didn't have any sides. Her hair was just, it was just so many women are are neglecting their own hair to put somebody else's hair in their head. It does not make sense. And I know a lot of times the root cause of that is because we have low hair esteem, right? Which is the same as low self-esteem. Because our community, a lot of times, we hair is a big issue for Black folk. Just put it straight like that. Hair is a big issue, right? And so sometimes we can feel so bad about our hair that we neglect what God gave us naturally to put something else in it. And we just need to love on our hair. We need to invest in the care of our hair, right? We need to be gentle with our hair, right? And patient with our hair, right? And so it takes courage. I know it takes courage to do that. It is humbling. It's really humbling. And it's like you will, for those of you, let me just talk heart to heart. If you are suffering from dry scalp, right? Itchy scalp, and you don't like your hair, you think that you're ugly because of your hair, and you are tired of wearing wigs and weaves and tight braids, right? And you're tired of your sides being pulled out. If you are tired of that, I want to encourage you to really think about what you need to do now, today, right? To turn that situation around. I want to encourage you to affirm yourself. Stop listening to the outside voices telling you that your hair is ugly and that you're ugly and that, you have bad hair and, look at this mess and all that. Stop it. Stop believing the lies, right? Your hair may be the way it is today, but you have to take the first step. You have to take the first step and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And take back your power to empower yourself to be your beautiful self. And it starts from the inside out, right? You have to affirm yourself. You have to feel good about yourself before anybody else will, and whether anybody else will or not, right? And so I want you to embrace your beauty from the inside out, right? And once you get settled in your spirit of you being the beautiful person that you are, then you will have the courage to do what you need to do with your hair. Our hair really is the crown of our glory. And in Matthew 10:30, right? Matthew chapter 10, verse 30, it says, even the hairs on your head are all numbered, right? God knows who you are. God knows even the number of hairs on your head. He created you. And so I want to encourage you to embrace your beauty, right? Embrace your beauty. I'm telling you, I've had women that have come to me that have, I mean, just patches of hair, and they are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And they like, help me, please help me. Right. And so what Carolyn just shared about her thyroidism, right? And the things that she's doing to continue to create a healthy head of hair, I would encourage you to listen to her, because see, I don't have the before picture, but when she first came to me, her hair was in need of some TLC. And I gave her the step by step by step. Everything that she said that she does is that's the system that I share. It's the Beautiful Hair Products Moisturizing System, right? It's a system, and you must be committed and you must be consistent, right? So she has her regimen down, and I am here to tell you her hair is absolutely beautiful compared to how when she first started. And it's just beautiful, period. Now it's healthy, it's thicker. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. So her main, and I asked her to share with us what is her main advice that she would want to share with all of you. And what did she say? Steaming, right? Because steaming really does, it cleanses your scalp. First of all, it hydrates your hair. It's actually a deep condition, right? Because the power of water, right? Water is a healing agent, right? Water is a healing agent, and that's what comes out of this steamer is wet, is water, right? But it's a gentle burst of steam, and it moisturizes and hydrates your scalp. And when you have healthy scalp, you have healthy hair. And then what does she say? She eats good. She eats a lot of salads. She eats fruits, vegetables, right? So you can't, steaming all by itself won't cure anything, right? So it's a rhythm. You have to get a rhythm with your hair care, with the care of your hair. You have to get a rhythm. So it's not one pill, not one steaming treatment. It's a holistic view of how you will accomplish a beautiful head of hair. So you start from the inside with what you eat, what you drink, right? She talked about all of that. Look at the medications that you're on and see if some of those medications give you side effects, right? So you have to do your part. And these tools, this is just a tool. The products is a tool. It helps you to cleanse your hair, to condition your hair, to make your hair as beautiful as it can be, right? And then once you get in that rhythm and you start, being consistent and really caring for your hair seriously, right? And not just do your hair any kind of way and throw a wig or a weave on top of your head. When people are doing like this, when they have those weaves on, a lot of times they have what little hair they have, right, in their head, and then they put a wig cap. They sew a wig cap on there, and then they put the hair on there. Oh my gosh! Can you imagine how abused your scalp is? Right. So when you're doing like this, it's because your scalp is not getting the nutrients, first of all, and nutrients meaning the sun, wind, and the elements, right? And you're smothering your scalp, right? So it's retarding the growth, or it's creating infections in your scalp. And y'all, I can go on and on and on. So I just want to encourage you, because my time is coming to an end, right? I just want to encourage you to really start caring for your hair. And if you need help, If you need a system, if you need the tools, I have the tools, you guys. I have the product here. I have the steamer here. I have the system that you can follow. I have a club, beautifullocksclub.com, that you can become a member. And I want to encourage you to come all the way in, jump in, right? Come all the way in. Don't just sit on the sidelines, right? Because I know, and you know, when you pay attention. You're going to either pay today or you're going to pay later on, but you're going to pay, right? And if you don't know what to do, and you want a coach, someone that can coach you along, someone that can provide what you need, I raise my hand. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. My name is Rene Michelle Floyd. I'm a retired certified Sister Locks consultant, and I had a wonderful career. And now I get to share my products, my system with you if you would say yes to the challenge, right? And so we have our challenge going on right now, and you can find the link to the challenge at beautifullocksclub.com. If you're interested in becoming a member, go to beautifullocksclub.com. Get in touch with me, DM me, however you need to get in touch with me. I am here for you. And with that said, my peeps, you guys have a good day. And it was fun. It was fun talking to Carolyn today. All right. So you all have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Peace. All right. Let me see. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me get out of YouTube now. IG, you guys always are there. Let's see. Okay.